Good morning, champions. Happy Tuesday morning. Coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday morning. As we get up on this Tuesday morning, we look at what our Monday looked like, right? And we understand, okay, were we up? Did we attend the national call? Were we engaged? Did we opt in? Did we go straight to the 901 club? How efficient were we with our time, right? When I review the morning talk time numbers, I can see every single person's like leads worked, how many dials they did, right? So that incorporates, how many times you triple dialed, and then what the talk time is, then how many were dispositioned, as sold, appointments, all that stuff. So it's very easy for me to see what efficiency looks like, right? I can see the people that got to 6 or 7 hours with 200 leads worked. I can see the people that got 6 or 7 hours with 20 leads worked. So obviously it took a little bit more probably time start to finish for the person that had the 200 leads worked than it did for the person that had the 20, right? But we can see that efficiency, whereas the person that had 3 hours of talk time but only worked 80 leads, then I understand there was a lot of inefficiencies in that day, a lot of gaps, a lot of time broken up. So it's really important for us as agents to go back and review what our day looked like and to be able to see where those gaps in the day may or may not have been. And that, at least for me, is very helpful because our brain will tell us one thing, but the numbers will tell us another. And so then that question remains: how efficient were we? What did we accomplish on a Monday? What was our AP? What was our talk time? And how do those two things correlate? And then be able to strategize what we're going to do on a Tuesday, right? For those of us that opt in for President's Challenge, it's so important. It's important because we're trying to make sure we're obviously striving for 10, 15, 20, 25,000 of AP, but we're also striving to make sure that we're well on target for that 30 hours of talk time. Because that 30 hours of talk time is really what that buy-in is, right? The $100 is not the buy-in, it's the 30 hours of talk time. So that's just my reminder on this Monday. That's the best way for us to not try and be stressed or rushing when we get to a Friday. So what can we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, each day in order to make sure we're on target for what we need to do? So question for the day: are you on target for the 30 hours? And are you doing everything you can to make sure President's Challenge is as successful as possible? So let's aspire to be better today than we were yesterday. Let's do it every single day, folks. Be amazed at where you end up. Let's have a fantastic Tuesday. Let's get a fast start on this Tuesday. Let's be efficient with our time. See you guys on National Call soon. I'm out.